Across to other panelists now. Let me take this across to Mr. Pugar Gandhi, spokesperson of the DMK. Mr. Pugar Gandhi, when it comes to the case of Mr. Ponmudy, and I'm just quoting what the High Court has said here, and you can respond to this. The court has noted that overwhelming evidence against the respondents and unsustainable reasons given by trial court for acquittal by ignoring those evidences compel this court to declare the judgment of the trial court is palpably wrong, manifestly erroneous, and demonstrably unsustainable. Hence, this is a fit case for the appellate court to interfere and set it aside. Can you still blame the central government, sir, when the court has upheld the charges? Mr. Gandhi.
Madhav, first of all, we should not bring the court into, we should not draw courts into politics.
At
the end of the day, courts are courts and the institution has to be respected because...
Where am I drawing the courts into politics?
No, because
charges have been made.
Quoting from...
allow me to rephrase my question.
You are quoting certain statements from the court.
Yes. So the question that arises, sir, I'm just rephrasing my question and you can respond. I'm not cutting you short. Is that when there is a charge that the agencies are being misused, in this particular case, the court has upheld the charges. That is a simple question I'm making. Your response.
No, that is what I'm coming to. There are two aspects to this particular case. As far as Mr. Ponmudy's case is concerned, this particular case is alleged to have happened between 2006 and 2010. The FIR was registered in 2011 and the trial court acquitted Mr. Ponmudy and the High Court reversed it. Now, there is a statutory appeal time period and the appeal will be preferred by Mr. Ponmudy and Mr. Ponmudy will fight his case before the Honorable Supreme Court. But the second aspect is, when we are talking about the Union government and the BJP, the national president of BJP, Mr. Bangar Lakshman, was convicted of graft charges. The video which was circulated while he was accepting bribe was known to the whole world. Likewise, number of leaders in BJP, whether it is Mr. Yediyurappa or Shivraj Chauhan, they are facing graft charges. Why? Even in Tamil Nadu, Madam Jayalalitha was convicted twice and she lost the opportunity to become the chief minister twice. In 2001, she lost to become the chief minister because of graft conviction. And also in 2014, she lost the chief ministerial position. So, whenever it is a usual thing, whenever the opposition parties like A.D.M.K. or BJP leaders are going to jail or even be convicted, but when it comes to DMK, it is hitting the headlines. Why is this? Why is this double standards? You should ask the same question to BJP as well. Why they are not taking any action against those leaders who are facing graft charges or who are being convicted of graft charges? Then we can answer.
Mr. S. Sriram, I want Mr. Sriram to comment on this. Is there equivalence to be drawn here, Sriram?
As regards to no matter whatever happens with, if there is a credible evidence against whoever it is, I'm sure this government will take an action. Now, Mr. Gandhi takes a very holy position on the national channel while their lawyers in Tamil Nadu are accusing the judge and openly saying he has done a favoritism towards or he's been partial towards Mr. Ponmudy. There's a clear case of observation, as you rightly mentioned, that the trial court had ignored glaringly the income of A1 and A2, the agricultural income which was hiked to 55 lakhs when the expected income was not more than 13 lakhs, and so on and so forth. So there has been and most importantly, they also bring in BJP, at least in Tamil Nadu, saying BJP is behind this, which is not the case, because the case was filed, as Mr. Gandhi mentioned, in 2011 when the A.I.A.-Graft came into power, when Jayalalitha was alive, and they were no way in alliance with BJP. So it's a pure case filed by A.I.A.-Graft. So was the case of Mr. Basandal Balaji, who's currently in the jail. That case was also being named not just by opposition, but by their own chief minister, who was then the opposition leader, blamed Mr. Sendil Balaji for all these corruptions. And both these cases, the courts suo moto took over these cases and they wanted to be investigated. So where is the question of BJP playing a foul game against this party? So and so was the case of Mr. Sahu. Mr. Sahu files in 2018, he files a 34 crore as his income, filing for his 2018 elections, and you find 351 crores all full of cash out there, and today it says that not a single money belongs to Congress.
Okay, let me bring in Mr. Gandhi on that. Okay, let me bring in Mr. Gandhi on that, and I just want to add one more question to that. It's a statement that is coming from Union Minister Murugan, Mr. Gandhi, where he says that 12 more ministers are facing criminal charges. Soon they will be shown the door, and this marks the end of the DMK in Tamil Nadu, he believes. Your response to those points and the points made by Mr. Sriram.
I'll answer both the questions. Firstly, the lawyers in Tamil Nadu are not accusing the judge. First of all, let us be very clear. The lawyers in the DMK, what they said is very clear. Mr. Honorable Justice Jayachandran was acting as a law secretary from the year 2011 to 2015 when this FIR was registered, and as a law secretary he is privy to the contents of the FIR and also he is privy to the contents of the charge sheet, and he would have been part of the supervisory committee which has finalized this charge sheet. Therefore, in order to uphold the principles of justice, in order to uphold the decorum of judiciary, in all fairness, Honorable Justice Jayachandran should have recused. Because there are two principal maxims in law, which is no one should be a judge of his own cause. The other one is no one should be a judge of his own cause. And therefore, the person who is privy to the charge sheet and also to the FIR shouldn't have conducted the case. This is what the lawyer said. This is not an accusation. There is a principle called latent bias in law. This latent bias might be applicable to this particular court.
No, but you could have appealed that if you felt there is a reason to get the judge to accuse.
Why was it not appealed?